I have two metaphors that I want to end the show with today. The first one is about not being naive. And let's make a resolution to not be tricked this year. To have a not cynical, but sober assessment of reality, and a sober and accurate assessment of human nature and who these people are who are in charge of our country. Don't be naive. Don't ever be tricked again. So I got an example here of some naivete. Check out this lion at the zoo, clawing at the glass with a 1-year-old there. And the parents are taking video of this and they're talking about how cute it is and all the rest. And the caption to this is, this is in the Sun. The caption is, "Lioness is eager to play with toddler who looks like a zebra." Play? Eat. The lion wants to eat the toddler, not play with it. Eat it. And I think that's such a good metaphor for people who don't want to see the truth. How can you look at that video and think, oh, how fun. Isn't that great? Look at it, they just want to play. The lion just wants to play. No. Well, how can you be so naive? And I think it's the same kind of mindset, the same kind of people who look at the pharmaceutical industry and say, oh, they just want to help people. They're so kind. The pharmaceutical industries, they're so wonderful, so kind. No, they want to eat you. Not eat you, but you see the metaphor breaks down eventually. But they want your money. We can't, I'm just amazed still at how people are so naive about it all, right? So naive about our politicians. Do you think our politicians are here to help you? You still think that's the thing they do? You think the pharmaceutical company is here to keep you healthy? You think the media is here to inform you? No, they're lions and they want to eat you. Stop trusting them with anything. Stop thinking the best of them. Stop thinking they're cute or have your best interest at heart. I heard a great piece of advice. It was advice for dads that they should give to their sons. And the line was, your freedom begins the day you realize that nobody is coming to save you. Your freedom begins the day you realize nobody is coming to save you. Similarly, your freedom begins when you realize that these people are out to get you. Or at best, perhaps that's a little too much for you. At best, these people are only out there to serve themselves, no matter what it means for you. Second metaphor. This is a picture of leaves from the same tree. A holly, just a common holly. Those are both the same. Why is one smooth and one sharp? Well, the theory is that when a deer or some other animal eats the holly leaves, the leaves, they start like they're on the left, smooth, and then they grow back spiky, so as to not get eaten again. As George Bush said, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, can't fool me again. So this is why you can have a holly bush where way up high, the leaves are smooth, but down lower where the deer can get at it, the leaves are all prickly and sharp. Acacia trees are similarly amazing. When a giraffe eats the leaves of the acacia tree, the leaves release tannins. It's like this chemical that somehow gets released into the air and then gets sent by the wind to the other nearby acacia trees, who then release their own tannins, which makes the leaves taste gross, and it messes up the giraffe's digestive tract so that the giraffes don't eat the leaves anymore. Like, what? It's unbelievable. What is that? How is that possible? This is why whenever you see giraffes eating on acacia trees, they're always upwind, right? Amazing that the trees can talk to each other like that. But to me, it just shows how resilient these plants are. I wonder, are we that resilient? We human beings, Americans. I think right now we are the plant leaf that gets eaten and grows back just as stupid as before, just as insecure, just as naive as before, just as unprotected. Oh, that deer just wants to kiss me. It doesn't want to eat me, it just wants to play. Enough of that. We've been punched in the gut in America for 2 years now. There's no question about it. And we need to grow back ungovernable. I love this term, ungovernable. We need to grow back sharp, like the holly leaves. Check out these videos here. These are videos of skylines in different cities in Europe. Naples, this one's Naples. So another city in the Netherlands. Right? So the deal is, the mayors of these cities banned firework displays. Right? They weren't gonna have any big, massive firework display because they didn't want people to gather in one location, right? So like no fireworks this year. So this is how people in these cities responded. Like that's like the ultimate up yours, isn't it? Isn't that amazing? Like fireworks everywhere. That's awesome. That's being ungovernable. Where's that in America? That is classic civil disobedience. I love everything about it. Whatever happened to that type of response here in America? Don't even get me started on New York City. I'm most disappointed in you, New Yorkers. Of all the cities where the people should have said, up yours, to every politician telling them what to do, it should have been you. You get the mayor of Minneapolis comes in and says, hey, Minneapolis, we need you guys to lock down and vaccine passports. Then, Minnesota nice, the people are like, oh, okay, no problem. But you do that in New York City, the mayor of New York City comes in, hey, you guys need a vaccine passport. Like, get out of here. You're tired of a passport to go eat at a restaurant. Are you kidding me? And the New Yorkers are like, oh, sure, whatever, no problem, de Blasio. What are you doing with New York? We need to become ungovernable by these tyrants. Grow back like the holly leaves so they can't pull the same tricks on you over and over again. Grow back so they don't even try because you know your history. You know human nature. You know the evil intentions of man. You know that lion is not there to play with you and that this deer is not coming to give you a sweet kiss. They're here to eat you. React accordingly. Hey, Slater Crusaders, check out our special about the state of the Democratic Party. If you're a Democrat, you are not happy with the situation right now. We're going to talk about Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. We'll talk about the Democratic Party's bench. They got nothing. But when you have Kamala and Gavin Newsom, who is the Democratic Party machine going to support? We talk about that and the social credit system that's coming our way, all on our latest special. Become a supporter and download our First TV app and watch it on demand.